Hi, I'm Malcolm Nance. Some of you may remember I was with MSNBC, and then I left to join the International Legion for the Defense of Ukraine and fought for 10 months in the Ukrainian army on the Eastern Battlefront. I'm coming to you today to remind you that the struggle for Ukraine has certainly not abated in any way, shape, or form. It's important to try to keep up and help the people of Ukraine, and especially those organizations that are working behind the front lines to help in the healthcare community. In particular, Medical Relief for Ukraine. This is a great organization, and like many other Ukrainian organizations, they provide critical support to the men, women, and children of the nation of Ukraine. Think about becoming a sustaining member of Medical Relief for Ukraine and do what you can to help the people of Ukraine win back their liberty. And with that, thank you so much for listening to my appeal. Slava Ukraini.
Irina Desipio is with Revive Soldiers Ukraine, and right now that organization has 5 injured soldiers at Prosthetic and Orthotic Associates in Orlando.
Prosthetic and Orthotic actually not charging us anything for their work but the parts.
I lost my leg, I lost vision of one eye.
A combat medic was injured last May by an anti-tank rocket. The prosthetic and care he needs not available in Ukraine given the war.
I still can work. I must work. I want it. That's why for me it's healing for became more mobility for better work.
Obviously, those complicated amputations are not being treated in Ukraine, so that's where Revive Soldiers Ukraine came along and brought these 5 gentlemen here.
Each of the soldiers intend to return to Ukraine. Whether they can return to combat is a work in progress.
Some of them will return back to combat in Ukraine.
We see the scars and the impacts of the war, the ground gained, lost, and the casualties of war.
And obviously, our soldiers are fighting for our freedom on the front line.
The Ukrainian people say it's freedom they feel they have to defend at all costs and at immense risk.
Win in this war. So during this time, I cannot be like a tourist.
We returned 7 wounded soldiers on their prosthetics to Ukraine on combat. 2 of them were killed.
The timetable for these 5 soldiers, unclear. For now, their battle is here. In Orlando, Dave McDaniel, WESH 2 News.